Hello everyone, it's Sherry from Turquoise Dreaming. How's everyone doing today? Welcome to my channel and thank you for joining me. I'm here with another episode of Wreck This Journal. So yeah, I'm super excited about this week. There were some interesting pages and I'm kind of just going in order. So, the next week, I've been doing 3 pages per week, every Saturday, I guess. And so today, the pages we're doing are do some rubbings with a pencil, scribble wildly, and tear some strips. So I'm going to try to see if we can do a couple of these on video. I did want to show you what I did last week with, we did the, the dried flowers. I glued them down, but after the video, I went and picked out some, I had some acetate here in my craft room. I cut pieces to fit, and I glued them down over. You can probably see the shininess of them, but I glued them down over these dried flowers to, keep them together, kind of protect them. And I tried to make it airtight. I don't think this one is not airtight, but this one, well, I can see, I feel little pieces coming up there. But anyway, they're not airtight, but they are over protecting. And I like it. It's pretty cool, something different. So let's see, we did that scratch page last week. So this week is pencil rubbings. So let me put these are some more pieces for the this page here. But for the pencil rubbings, I thought I would try some leaves first of all. Well, let me just first of all, because I think the leaves, let me do the leaves second. So first I thought I'd try some lace. This is some wide lace. And I've never done this before, and I haven't even experimented. So we're going to do these 2 pages, and we're going to do some pencil rubbings. So I'm going to put this lace, let's put it on the edge over here, like a trim. So I'm going to put this down. Well, let's put it this way so I have somewhere for my roll to rest. So I'm going to put this on the edge and see what happens. This is yellow. It doesn't matter. I've got a regular old pencil there. And I've got my colored pencils here. So let's see if we want to use a colored pencil. Let's see, something that will show up. I want to use greens for the leaves. So I'm going to put the green to the side there. Let's use, let me see. This is such a hard choice, I think. But we could use a brown or a black. That would look good with the... here's some like brownish, they look like brown or black here. These 2. That would look good under the, if I do a leaf over the lace, So let's just try that first and see. We'll see if we'll do one over here, and then we'll see if we want to do one on the other side too. See how it looks. So like I said, I've never done this before, so total experiment here, but this looks like fun, right? If you've never done pencil rubbings. So I'm just going to take the side of this, it's just a regular old colored pencil, and see if I get any kind of a pattern here. And I'm not seeing very much of a pattern. Maybe I have to rub harder. I feel it under there, but nothing is happening as far as a pattern. Okay. So now I know maybe the lace doesn't work, or maybe this pencil, oh, am I getting something? Maybe I'm doing something wrong. Maybe I need to... Yeah, I'm just trying to see if I get any kind of a pattern here. This is a pencil rubbing, so I'm doing what it said. It's just not coming out to be any kind of a pattern. I really thought the lace would work. So maybe it's not in... it doesn't have enough of a pattern on it as far as something that will show up here. I mean, I could see a little something right here. I don't know if you can see it at all. So that lace, I was going to say, doesn't really work. This is just a regular thin lace. So I thought that would be really pretty if it worked. So let's do another experiment with this crochet lace. This is the Dollar Tree crochet lace. Let's try that one over here. See, I'll do the experiment, and then you'll know what not to use. You'll know what not to use in your Wreck This journal or whatever journal you're using. Okay, let's try this. And with the Dollar Tree lace, is it going to do anything? Let's see, let me get it into a position I can work with here. Let me turn it this way. Okay. Okay, it's under there. It's not straight, but that's okay. Let me see if I can get it a little straighter there. Okay, I can feel it. I'm rubbing hard here. See if I can get any kind of a pattern. And maybe this paper, I mean, they said do pencil rubbings, but is this paper regular? Let me feel this paper again. It might be a little thicker than regular, like copy paper, I would say. I think it's a little thicker than regular copy paper. Maybe if I used regular copy paper, a pencil rubbing would come out better. But this is not really doing anything either. So I would say that's a dud. Okay, now let's try the leaves. I hope the leaves work. Goodness, I mean, they said do pencil rubbings, but nothing's working. Okay, so I used a dark pencil, so if it was going to show up, it would show up with a dark pencil. You can just barely see something there. Okay, so leaves. I got some leaves. I went out in my front yard, picked some leaves. Here's one. I'm going to put it behind and see what happens. See what happens. I hope it works. I hope something works. Here on my pencil rubbings. Okay, I can feel it. Let's see. I can feel the stem there and the leaf parts, the leaf bits. Okay, I see something, little something. There's the stem. So the leaf is working a little better. See, where does it go to? It goes all the way out here. Okay. Yep, we got a little bit of leaf there. See, where does it go up to? It goes all the way up to the top, so all the way up here. It's a little hard in this book too to get it nice and flat. You know what I mean? If you had just a piece of paper on your desk and, you know, put a leaf under it, that would probably be much easier than trying to get this book flat, since we've done other things under the pages here too. You know, it's not exactly hard under here. It's kind of like softish feeling. Okay. I do see some leaf imprints. Let's see, where does it go down here? Okay, nothing down there. A little bit right here of the leaf. So it's not anywhere near like a perfect leaf etching, but it is making a leaf outline here. I'm just going over it again to get the leaf outline as much as possible. Pressing down pretty hard as far as trying to get the leaf outline. Okay, you know, pressing down on the pencil, I should say. Okay, I think this one is about as done as I'm going to get it. So I got a little bit of a leaf outline on this one. This is this one here. If you have a leaf like that, this is what it came out like. Okay, so that's pretty cool. I wish it was more, but it is what it is. Okay, so let's do a color. I did want to do green, didn't I? This one has a lot of veins in it, this little leaf. That's why I picked it. So let's try this one. Seems like the veins are more prevalent on the back, so maybe I'll put the back up. Let's see how that comes out. This is a small one, but I thought, oh, that has a lot of veins on it. Let's see how that one turns out. So I'm going to put this one right here and use the green pencil. So let's see how this one turns out. Oh, I can see the veins. I can see the veins. So this one's coming out pretty cool. There's the middle of the leaf. So maybe that's the key. Pick out a leaf that has more veins in it if you want to get that type of look, which is what I was hoping for. A nice leaf outline. Okay, here's the top of the leaf. I can see through this paper here, so that's pretty cool. Make it a little darker. Can't see the veins very well. I can see them more on this side. Kind of almost flattening it out with my pencil here. Okay, so that is good for that one. I think that's all I'm going to get out of that one. It's very stuck to the page now. I should leave it. But yeah, that's what that one looks like. So you can see the veins. I don't know if it's you're going to be able to see it on the camera, but there's there are some veins in there. Let me see if I have no idea if you can see it. And then here's the veins. You see the darker lines on this one. So let's try, I picked out, I'm not going to have room for 2 more. I've got this one, and from the experience of those 2, this probably won't show up very much. So let's try, I have a fern leaf here. Let's try the fern leaf. I don't know. I don't think this is going to really, probably all that's going to show up is the stem, right? I don't know, but let's try it. Let's try it. Let's just, you know, let's just pencil rub with reckless abandon, as Pam from the Paper Outpost would say, as she says, craft with reckless abandon. Okay, so, oh, it actually is coming out pretty cool, the little leaves on the side. Of course, there's a big lump here where the middle stem is. And let's see if I can get some leaves around that. So I can see the leaves. I thought maybe I wouldn't even see any leaves at all because they're so small, and, you know, maybe they wouldn't give me anything, but they are giving me a little something here. So that is my pencil rubbings. Yeah, interesting, right? Maybe you'll get a better result, but these are my results. So I'm glad I did it. You know, it was a little experiment, and it didn't come out as good as I thought, but pretty interesting actually. So, okay, so that's my pencil rubbings. I'm going to leave it at that. This I did off camera because I didn't think you want to watch me scribble, but I use I have them right here, my glitter gel pens. All of these right here, 4 colors, silver, gold, red, and green. And I scribbled, and I tried to scribble wildly, violently with reckless abandon. So I did try to do that. I did not, you know, try to make any type of pattern in it or anything, which was what I was tempted to do, but I did not do that. So now I got out. Now I think, excuse me, I might have to take a drink here. Maybe that'll help. Maybe not. But I thought for this page, I think what they want you to do is tear strips, rip it up. So I think they want you to tear strips here, but I don't really want to do that. So I am going to tear these up. And I just picked these right out of my scrap bin. So I thought, well, they're my scrap bin. I need to use them, so why not do something with them? And so I'm just going to tear some of these in strips real quick and see what we can do with these. Now I thought maybe just tear these in some strips. These are pretty little papers that I had printed for a project, a design team project that I did not use. They were extras. And so they're just these little squares I had left. So they're very vintagey looking. I think they're really pretty. These are Shabby Dabby Doo Dog Brown Bunny. The Brown Bunny kit that I used for my Brown Bunny, not my Brown Bunny journal, but one of my bunny journals. So yeah, I thought maybe I'd make like a flip up with these strips. I guess I could do one page where I glue them down and one page do a flip up maybe. And the way I would do a flip up is I have some washi tape here that matches these. So let's see, I'll just tear that one in two. So I'm just tearing like this because I want neat strips. Well, that one's not going to be so neat, but okay, so let's use those and then see what kind of time we have left to finish this. So I thought the flip up could be over here, and then the glue down could be over here. So if I'm going to make a flip up, how will I do that? I thought, let's see, where's my washi tape? The easiest way would be to be able to just put the little, well, actually that's not going to work, is it? Because I need to, yeah, that's not going to work. Okay, so I need to use my glue first. That's what I need to do. And make a little curtain here, like a flip up with my strips. So I don't know what you're supposed to do here, but this is what I'm doing. So, and I had printed this two-sided. So there's color on both sides. Pretty color. Gotta get my art glitter glue going here. Ooh, I put myself. Okay, there we go. Oh goodness. So yes, I got my second vaccine on Wednesday this week, guys. Just I let you know about the first one, so I thought I'd let you know about the second one. And so, I'm glad I did it. And I did it Wednesday morning. I went and got it. Had the appointment, from the last one. They make the second appointment for you. Mine was a 2-dose one, the Moderna. And so now I feel, I feel like I'm glad I did it. And, I feel like I'm protected and I'm protecting others around me. So, it's all good, I think. Even if you have a little bit of side effects. My friend said she thought she had some side effects where she was really tired, and she's still tired. And she got hers a week before mine, her second one. And to see, I think she was just really tired. She wasn't really sick or anything. She just was really tired. And she's still tired. So I said, well, wait another week and see if you're still tired. And then maybe you need to go to the doctor after that. But, because by that time it'll be 2 weeks. So if you're still tired after 2 weeks, maybe just see what the doctor says. You know what I mean? Okay, so that's what I was picturing, kind of a flip up. So all these can flip up, and I could actually come back and write under there if I wanted to. But I thought I would kind of like make a little washi tape up here, put a little washi tape, and I don't care if do I want the instructions? I guess I want the instructions so that I know why I did this, right? Why did I do this? If I cover up this instructions, I'll look back later and say, I don't know what happened here, but there's a bunch of strips there. Okay, there we go. And now we're going to do this page. So I thought this page, that's cool. And then I'll have to make sure they lay down when I close the book. But this one, let's see, I have 3 left. I'll have to tear a few more, but I thought this one, let's see, I need a little something to hold my book down. Do I have anything here? I'll put my glue. Let's see, I have my Fabri-Tac here. Let me see if that'll hold it down for me. There we go. Okay, so these I thought I would just glue down. And I thought about doing a weaving, strips, and you weave them together and you have a little weaving, but I just didn't want to do that. I didn't want to do weaving. So I just wanted to do this. So I'm just doing what I want to do, So, it's the type of thing that everybody does what they want to do. And so that's why it's so cool, because I think, well, that is not going to work. So let me just hold it down with my hand so I can get her done here. But, yeah, that's why it's so cool, because everyone's comes out different. But anyway, so it's Saturday, and I hope everybody's having a good day and a good weekend. I am visiting my brother today. He lives in North Carolina too. He lives over by Raleigh though, so I'll be traveling over there and visiting with my brother and his family, my niece and nephew, who are young teens, and his wife, my sister-in-law, more like my sister. And so I'm excited about that. We always have fun when we get together. And they like to craft. My sister-in-law likes to craft, and my My niece likes to craft. I would say my nephew likes to craft, but he's probably too cool to craft anymore now. Is he 16? I think he's 16 now. So he might be too cool to craft with his Aunt Sherry now. We'll see when I get there. But yeah. So yeah, we're all from Florida, but my brother moved up here first. And he moved up here because he was in the Marines over stationed in Cherry Point, North Carolina. And he met his wife. And when he was in the Marines, and the rest is history. He stayed here. Yes. And then I was like, when I thought about where, you know, living in North Carolina, I was like, well, I love North Carolina. Plus my brother lives there, so what the heck? Why not? And my other brother, I have another brother too. He lives in Florida still, close to my parents, which I'm glad about. They all live close together. Where, you know, my family in Florida lives close together. And my family here doesn't live too far apart either. It only takes me a couple hours to get over to my brother's house, so that's not too bad, right? Quick little drive over, spend the day together, and I still have time to drive back home. Okay, I think I need something up here. Are we still going? I'm kind of doing a little experiment on my phone today. It was being weird, so I had to video different. I'm going to put some of these typewriters up here. This is typewriter washi tape, and it's very vintagey looking. This is one I got from Your Creative Studios. I'll show you. It's this one right here. I know I showed it to you, but I didn't show it to you this time. But anyway, it's pretty cool. It's very vintagey. Has all those neat typewriters, these neat old typewriters. And so it goes along with this paper here. So that's it. Simple, but it's done. And it's pretty cool. Very textural, actually, that I use this type of thing. And then there's my scribbling. There's my awesome pencil rubbing. So that's it for today. And next week, what do we get to do? We get to glue, staple, or tape these pages together. Okay, I can see a pocket forming there. Maybe we'll make a pocket. Fill this page with circles. Okay, I'm gonna have to prepare on that one and get some circles, and we'll see what kind of circles I get together. And then document your dinner. Rub, smear, splatter your food. Use the page as a napkin. Okay, well, I'm not gonna put food in here. I can tell you that right now. So I'll have to get Magic. Just mention a napkin. Use your page as a napkin. Maybe we'll decoupage or Mod Podge napkins on here instead of doing that. I said I was going to use alternatives if I didn't like what it said. And I'm not going to put food in here. I don't know what might happen. Might draw bugs or something. So that is not going to happen. But rub, smear, splatter your food. That's what it says. Unless we can do, you know what we could do also is food packaging. I might get some candy bar wrappers and put in here. That would be cool. Something like that. Some kind of food packaging. Maybe even a label from a soup can or something. That would be awesome. So we'll see what happens next week. And hope you enjoyed this week's Wreck This Journal. And happy crafting. I'll see y'all later. Have a good weekend.